This is a contortionist. This is a cat in a funny position. Yes, we know how much you love cats. It's cat this, cat that, but we couldn't find a cat contortionist, so here's Pixie Le Knot instead. She's one of the most extreme backbenders in the UK. All that means is that she can touch her head with her feet and push her legs beyond the splits. Beat that, furry felines. We went along to find out just how you get one of the most unusual jobs around.
I did lots of dance and gymnastics as a child. When I was about 18, 19, I met people that were involved in circus who saw me and said that I'd be good at contortion, and then I just tried it and really wanted to do it, and then ended up going to circus school instead of university, and then joined a traditional circus. And, like, contortion is really rare in England, so there's really not very much competition at all. Like, if I went to Russia or Mongolia or America, like, I'd be no one. I think circus just, like, traditionally is recognised as an art form more in other countries, in the same way as, like, ballet is here. People send their children to ballet when they're younger, but whereas in Mongolia they send their children to contortion. I think circus is more seen as more of a joke in this country rather than a respected art form. But I mean, it's getting a lot better now, because more and more people are seeing Cirque du Soleil and seeing that it is really impressive and a lot of hard work, and usually comes from gymnastics.
Not content with a life of plate tossing and bee bearding, the 25-year-old from Sheffield decided to get into showbiz instead. In fact, you may have seen her before. She's appeared not once but twice in Game of Thrones and got to work with the awesome Peter Dinklage.
He really looks after people, and he was just making sure. He was always making sure that I was okay, and that that the directors weren't pushing me too hard. He was really, really thoughtful and nice, really sweet. Yeah, Charles Dance was amazing. He's so funny, and yeah, quite just mainly the older ones seem to look after me.
But it's not all fun and thrones. You actually have to train too.
I try to do like general strengthening and just generally like conditioning and just some kind of exercise for at least an hour a day. In terms of actually training acrobatically, like once or twice a week, and that's it. I just try generally not to eat too much junk, but if I really want to, and I'm not like antisocial about it, if other people are going out, I'm happy to eat what everyone else is eating.
And if you think you have to come from a long lineage of juggling bungee trapeze artists, think again.
I grew up with a really like normal upbringing, so I went to a private girls' school. My dad's a doctor, my mum was a nurse, my brother's a doctor now, so like I wasn't encouraged at all to do anything like this. I was like told that I should do something really sensible so that I'd be really stable and set up. And I wasn't sure when I went into it what was going to happen. It was a really big risk, because I didn't know anyone that had been successful and managed to survive. So, but I'm really glad that I did take the risk, because it's really good fun. I get to do so many exciting things.
So there you have it, Pixie Le Knot, way better than a cat.